Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're enjoying your day wherever you are. Today it is a cloudy, snowy November, just before the holidays kick off kind of day. and that pre-holiday feeling is in the air. We've passed Halloween and you know what that means. We're off and running, right? Thanksgiving's up next, so that's cool. Anyway, it's a great time of year, of course, to count our blessings one by one. I am coming to you today with another, slash vocal quick tip slash update on my exercise routine. And I do consider this to be part of my vocal quick tip series because, as I'm always saying, with our, for those of us who use our voices, be it for speaking, public speaking, teaching, spoken word artists, poets, and of course vocalists, as well as for those of you who are performers of other means, perhaps you're instrumentalists, not using your voice, and then for all the rest of us, even if you're not a performer at all. But of course, I'm always saying that we want to be as healthy as we can. We want to do as much as we can to maintain our strength and our stamina and our energy in a positive way. So I do consider discussing fitness and health and healthy nutrition and all that stuff a part of this whole, series, I guess I could say journey and series in terms of how we use our voices, how we perform in general, and just how we carry on and thrive and grow. So it's been quite a while since I've done a video in which I spoke about my fitness routine, and I'm constantly tweaking it, constantly making changes, and I've made a lot of them lately in the last several weeks, few months, and so I thought I'd just revisit that with you. For myself, I find it's really making a huge difference. There are some things that I knew I needed to do, and I really have gotten even more serious about things like getting to bed even earlier. rest, keep that stress low. A good night's sleep. I cannot emphasize it enough. Rest. For myself, I've known for a long time that I'm one of those people that really needs to get a good 9 hours, like really, to be well rested and functioning well. I can handle 7 hours, okay. I can handle 8 hours, but ideally, just the way I'm designed, I need a good 9 hours. So we're all different. If you're one of those people that thrives on 7 hours, absolutely go for it. But of course, the point is to make a habit, get even more serious about getting in bed as early as you can. I know some of us can't because of our work schedules, etc. But that idea of really making your rest and quality sleep a priority. So that's something I've really gotten serious about, and it's made a big difference in my energy, stamina, health, all that stuff. It's made a big difference in my skin, hair, all of it. Helps keep the stress low as well. So that's one big change that I've really been working on, and hand in hand with that is getting up earlier. I think I'm kind of unusual in that I don't think I'm either I know I'm not a naturally a night person by nature. I know I'm not. I'm surrounded by people who are night people by nature, my family, my husband, but I'm neither a morning person nor a night person, I don't think. I've always felt like I enjoy all parts of the day. I have energy for all parts of the day as long as I get enough sleep. That's my main thing. So I'm one who would, I've gotten into bad habits since my college days of staying up too late. So in addition to going to bed earlier, I'm really working on getting up earlier as well in the morning. So my routine these days is, I get up and after I go to the ladies' room and brush my teeth and read my scripture first, always, of course, I start with a cold water, and then have my first quick meal, protein shake, hemp protein shake, and an apple, and then I go on my walk. So I've been doing walks this past year actually. First thing in the morning, early morning walks. Really helps to get your circadian rhythms back in line in terms of helping you to get a better night's sleep and go to sleep earlier, later on in the evening. So I do a walk in the morning. I try to do a minimum of between 30 and 40 minutes. If I don't quite get that, at least 20 minutes. That's my minimum. So I do a walk in the morning. I call it my prayer walk. It's meditative time. I pray for lots of things. For myself, for the world, for others. That's my routine, is what I meant. Then I come in and in terms of the actual workout, I won't go through my whole day, my whole work routine, but in terms of the actual workout, come in, have my first big mug of green tea, practice my music, practice my various instruments, and work on my music and stuff. And then after that, I get to the rest of my workout. So basically, in a nutshell, I work out 5 days a week, and I take 2 days rest, which is Tuesday and Saturday now. And that hasn't changed. I still need a couple days rest built in there. It helps my workouts. It helps me do better with my workouts, give more energy to them if I have rest days. I've been doing high intensity interval training for a good long while now. Few years, I guess, 4 years, 2-3 years. Love that. So Sunday, I do cardio and abdominal work and core exercise. That's Sunday. Abdominal core exercises. Monday is still 50 push-up Monday. It's been that for a long time. I sprinkle push-ups throughout my workouts anyway, but I worked hard to get up to the point where I can do 50 push-ups in one session. So I maintain that on Monday is my 50 push-up work session, and I do it in 2 sets. So right now I'm doing push-ups between like 30, 35, 37, on a good day maybe 39, 40 in the first set. Then I take a few minutes break, stretch and everything, rest, and then do the second set, which will be whatever's left, the last 13 or 12 or whatever's left to do to make my 50. And I've been doing that in 5 minutes or less. And last couple weeks, I've got it down to knocking out the 50 push-ups in 2 sets in under 4 minutes, like 3 minutes 40 seconds. Today I did 3 minutes 20 seconds. Woohoo! Getting stronger. So that's cool. And so once I do that, then I do some stretches and stuff, and then the rest of Monday's workout is biceps and triceps. So I knock out biceps and triceps. Tuesday I rest. Wednesday is back and shoulders. Always with cardio intervals built in. So back and shoulders on Wednesday. Did I say that right? Sunday is cardio and core. Monday is 50 push-ups plus biceps and triceps. Tuesday is rest. Wednesday, back and shoulders and cardio, of course. Thursday is cardio and core again, abdominals, abs and core and stuff. And then Friday is legs, squats and lunges and all that. And again, and triceps. I do a second day of triceps because my triceps need extra work, so I do an extra day of triceps, and cardio, of course. Okay, so you can see my battery died, and I needed to plug in my camera. Anyway, so that's basically my my week of working out, and I love it. I've gotten back to rotating the heaviness of the weights that I use. So for a while, I was doing both heavy and lighter weights with any body part that I was working in the same session. And so I've gotten back to doing what I used to do, which is every week rotate. So this week, for example, I'm doing my bicep, when I'm doing my body parts, the muscle groups, I should say. I'm doing biceps and triceps, mainly lighter weights for biceps, of course. But I'm sorry, lighter weights for triceps, I meant to say. But for the rest of the muscle groups, biceps, back and shoulder, and the legs, squats and lunges, etc. I am, this week I'm doing 20 pounds. per muscle group, and then next week I'll do 10 pounds, and then the following week I'll do 25 pounds. So every week I'm rotating and switching out the heaviness slash lightness of the weights that I'm using, and that's really helped my muscles to respond and grow. Not grow in terms of bulk, but respond in terms of both strength and being more muscles being more defined, because it's that concept of muscle confusion. If you're not familiar with that, definitely look it up. It's all over the internet and the YouTube. Lots of videos about muscle confusion. Basically, the idea that you keep your muscles guessing, and therefore your body is forced to accommodate the changes in the challenges that you're giving your muscles, and then that way you can continue to grow in strength and agility, etc. So that's my current workout routine. I'm loving it. Even on my rest days, I do take my walks. So every day I'm walking a good 30 to 40 minutes. It's freezing cold out there now, so I'm bundled up like crazy. But I'm getting my walks in every day. I'm continuing to love my high intensity workouts. My workouts average between like 12 on a short day, 10 minutes. But most days between like 12 and 15, maybe 16 minutes are the longest. I love that. I'm in and out and done. And of course, when you do those, if you're familiar with those shorter works out, you gotta like really go hard and push yourself. So I'm loving it, and I'm feeling better than ever, and looking better than ever, if I do say. I'm not overly glammed today, but but nonetheless, I feel like like I said, I know my skin is better, and I'm stronger, and I'm very excited about that. So we don't just grow older, we grow better, don't we? And stronger and more agile and cool. I'm learning lots of things and continue to tweak my nutrition as well. So anyway, that's my video for you today. My video, just sharing with you what my workout routine is these days. And like I said, I'm always tweaking it, but this is working great for me and keep me on my toes and helping me to grow stronger, and I'm very excited about that. So you do what works for you. If you can take anything away from what I've shared in terms of my routine, feel free to do so. It's nothing that I invented, of course, but I do find this combination is working for me just beautifully right now. So if you're already a workout person, keep it up. If you haven't started yet, just do, jog in place for 5 minutes. Start with something. It's better to move your body a little something than to not move it at all. Our bodies were designed to move. And like my dad used to always say, you find the workouts and the exercises or the sports or whatever that you enjoy, and that way you'll stick to it and continue to challenge yourself. We grow that way in our artistry, and we grow that way in exercising, and we grow that way in life. So God bless you. Take care. Stay warm this winter season, no matter where you may be living. You may be living in a warm climate, but still stay safe to you also. God bless. Welcome to my new subscribers, and I'll be talking to you soon and coming back with more vocal quick tips and musical happenings in my world. In the meantime, comment below, give me a thumbs up, and visit me on Reverb Nation as well, www.reverbnation.com, Angela Celeste May, and become a fan over there as well if you would. It's helping me stay up there on the charts, on the Reverb Nation charts. Reverb Nation, just real quickly, is it's similar to Billboard in that it's a music chart, but Billboard charts artists based on record sales, whereas Reverb Nation charts artists based on the number of fans. So I'm doing well over there. I'm going up and down the charts on Reverb Nation. Follow me on Twitter at Celeste MUS on the number 1, and like my Facebook page too at Dr. Angela Celeste May. God bless. Mwah. Take care. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.